So I'm out in Hoyt Arboretum and figured I might as well do a little bit of recording while I'm here. Yeah, I had ideas for things to say, but now I'm like, I don't know. Anyways, this is the kind of thing I need. I have been neglecting getting out in nature for so long. But it's food for the soul. I have too much things I need to do. I will come away from this and be able to handle things better. I love watching how water flows. It's just amazing. Sometimes pausing to take photos, sometimes to gather my thoughts. One thing that I really love about photography is that it helps me look at things more closely and see things in a new way. For example, this tree I've just come on, photo break. Sometimes pausing to take photos, sometimes to gather my thoughts. One thing that I really love about photography is that it helps me look at things more closely and see things in a new way. For example, this tree I've just come on, photo break. It's amazing how places can trigger memories. Like I come up to a tree and it's like, oh yeah, I remember climbing that with my best friend years ago. Couldn't get a good photo of it, but oh well. I was gonna say, one of the things I love about photography is it's helping me look more closely at things. And I mean, on one hand, you do need to, sometimes you need to get away from the camera to, so that you don't have that between you and the world. And I did that for a few years, but now it's water tank. Yeah, that's what's over there. But now that I'm picking up the camera again, I find it's helping me look more closely at things and really be just notice more things, which I love. It was really way past time to start doing photography again. I'm glad my two closest friends talked me into it. I'm puzzling over this. It's kind of, oh, I don't know what it is. That white stuff, I do not know what that is. This is the second tree I've seen it on. No idea what that is. I guess I'm being a little random and easily distractible, but that seems to be a good mode to be in for photography, because I'm like, oh, this and that and this and that, and yay, photograph everything. Let's see, I've just found 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more trees with that weird white stuff. It's almost like a foam or something. I have no clue. It's weird. Yeah, something else to photograph now. So I just wanted to share. Downed trees. One of the hazards of living around really big fir trees. Yeah, again, going off on a random tangent, but there's a really big windstorm. You can kind of see, really long. Anyways, there was a really big windstorm a few years back, in which my family actually had to evacuate because of trees coming down. I still dream about that, but for some reason, well, actually it's been a little bit since I have dreamed about it, but for a while I had recurring dreams about big, even giant trees coming down because of a windstorm, and even sometimes smashing the house, but for some reason those were never actually nightmares. What that says about me, I do not know. It was actually pretty horrifying at the time, hearing a tree come down as I was walking out of the house, well, hurrying out of the house, with the family and with the pets. Yeah. One of the cool and sometimes terrifying, or at least frightening part of living in Portland is that we have volcanoes around here. You can particularly see on the map where they are in relation to us. Focus. yeah. And supposedly you can see them from this viewpoint on a clear day, which is definitely not today. And I think Mount Hood is in that direction. You would see it, but the clouds and fog are in the way. Typical Portland weather. Realizing that earlier I said that my friends talked me into doing photography again. Guess it might be more accurate to say that they encouraged me, kept telling me, you really need to do this, and really do something with your photography, and so that kind of convinced me to start doing more of it, and then I got enthused and really into it, and kind of has snowballed from there. I love this place. My family used to come here. Ooh, new trail? My family used to come here all the time when I was little. It was kind of our family thing that we did every weekend. Can't remember exactly why we stopped. I think it may have been when my dad started becoming disabled. Yeah, I think that may have been it. He was really busy and had a really busy work schedule, and so it was kind of the thing for our family to do. Something's going on here. New trail? Well, I guess not a new trail, but yeah, I think it's a landslide. I managed to get a little closer. Yeah, and the trail's been cleared, but yeah. This is what happens when you live in a place that gets heavy rain. You get landslides. Here you can see the white stuff kind of dripping down. What is going on here? Is this some kind of result of the rain? Why have I never noticed this before? I mean, I know what tree sap looks like. That's this stuff. Which the other definitely isn't. Well, I have walked more than I'm used to walking. My legs are going to be telling me all about this. But it's worth it. And we'll see if this video actually turns out. If it does, then I might do more like it. If it doesn't, then I might still do more like it. Well, I figure out how to make it work. Maybe. So yeah. I definitely did need this food for the soul.